Hello everyone. So in this video I want to talk about this trip that I went to out in LA to the Square Enix cafe and shop. So let's talk about it. The Square Enix cafe and shop is located in Little Tokyo of LA, and I think, it's a little smaller than I think anyone would assume. It was smaller than I thought. And we'll get to the shop later, but you get into the cafe and we got there. We had a reservation for 2 o'clock and we got there late because LA traffic is gonna LA traffic. So we got there like 2:15, and the greeter at the front was like, "Oh, I'm not sure if they're gonna serve the main courses because they have main courses for lunch and dinner, and then I think between 2 and 5 they serve like only drinks and dessert." So the greeter was like, "Well, it might be a little too late for main courses, but you can ask the server." So we get in there, we sit in the corner, and there are screens on the sides of the walls. It cycles through a bunch of Square Enix stuff, like footage of concerts and products that are coming out, and it showed footage from the Nier Automata anime. And it's almost like a little hallway, and there are seating on either side, on the left side and the right side. And then we were seated right next to this like cabinet with all these figurines of various Square Enix characters like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Nier Automata. And it was very cool. Spoiler alert, we had a great time. It's a really cool place. And so as far as what we ordered, they have these combo sets available. So there are main courses, there are drinks, and there are desserts. They're themed food. And I watched 2 videos prior to going just to see, what should I order? And they already had opposing opinions. So one video said, the curry is really good. And then other videos said the curry is not good. And then one said the pizza's bad. And then the other one said the pizza's pretty good. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go in blind and go on instinct, look at the menu and order whatever I want. So my wife and I go, and they have these combo sets available. So we got set A. I'll put a picture up here. Set A for $50. It includes 1 choice of drink, 1 choice of main course, 1 choice of dessert, 3 random exclusive coasters, and 1 random exclusive placemat, reservations only. So that placemat is for, you have to make a reservation. So that's what we got. I'm looking through my pictures here. So I actually ordered this like Mughal stamped Hamburg steak. I ordered that, and then my wife ordered the slime curry, the Dragon Quest slime curry, which looks gross. And I've never played Dragon Quest. I've just never played it, and I know it has its fans, and I'm assuming it's more popular on the Japanese market than US, especially compared to things like Final Fantasy. But I like curry, and I like chicken curry, so there. So we got these, and then it came out. So I mostly ate the curry, and I enjoyed the food. I thought it was good. It tasted like curry. And this little face, can you guess what's underneath there? I'll give you 2 seconds. 1, 2. It's white rice. Okay, you got it, right? I enjoyed the slime curry. The Hamburg steak I thought was good, but just know that it has a lot of barbecue sauce. My wife is not too big on barbecue sauce, so keep that in mind if you're a fan or not a fan of the barbecue sauce. This is Cali, by the way, Khali. And then as far as the drinks go, okay, here's a picture of me having devoured the slime curry. As far as the drinks go, I don't have any pictures of the drinks. Dang it. So my wife ordered the squishy she slime, and that was good. It just tasted like a flavored soda, like strawberry soda or something. It was good. And then I ordered the Yorha number 2 type B milk coffee. And I thought it was good. It just tasted like a sweet chocolatey coffee, and I liked it. And as far as the desserts go, so I ordered the bite-sized cactuar churros. It comes with a side of whipped cream, and I thought it was good. And the whipped cream is sweet and good. And then my wife got the minion dessert plate. And I will say my least favorite out of the three was this middle one, because the blue jello just, it didn't have much taste to it. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then this one on the right, it had like coffee pudding. That one was good slash okay. And then my favorite out of the three was this, I guess, this panna cotta and mandarin oranges. I liked it because of it had some chocolate in it. It's something chocolate, and it was really good. That's all what we got as far as the cafe went. And then we went into the shop, right? So the shop was a lot smaller than I was anticipating. I was joking with my wife that they should call it the Square Enix Cafe and Shelf, because it's a small area, but of course I'm glad it's there. I hope they're able to expand it a little more for sure in the future. But when you walk into the cafe and shop, on one side there's just like another cabinet, a display with the figurines, and then on the other side is like a small section of merch. There's a lot of merch. Even though the area is small, they have a lot to choose from. As per usual, I wanted one of everything, but that's impossible, and trying to be a little more responsible with my money. But I did buy some stuff. I'm not perfect. But here's the bag that it came with. First, I forgot about this. So here's the placemats. They give you the placemats, and our server was really nice. I forgot her name. I want to say like Emma something. Sorry, but she was great. And she gave us our placemats, and she said, if you want to get them laminated, you can. So just don't use them, because if you use them, they're going to get marked up and dirty. So we were like, yeah, we want them laminated. And online, or at least in the social media post that I saw, it said it's a self-serve, or I forget how they phrased it, but I figured you laminate it yourself at some sort of service or some sort of machine, but she took care of it for us. That was very nice. I don't play Final Fantasy XIV, unfortunately, but I think Final Fantasy XIV fans would love this. There's also what appears to be a signature. I'm not sure whose signature that is, but that's cool. And then, of course, I love this one because it's Final Fantasy VII Remake. And, it says Remake Series, and it says officially licensed Square Enix Cafe and Shop, Los Angeles. And it's $2 per lamination, and they charged us for it at the table, just so you know. So for sale, they have like plushies, figurines. I wanted everything, but I can't. I just can't. Damn it. They have a bunch of CDs. They have like the Kingdom Hearts, like 1.5 and 2.5, like on CD. They have vinyl. They have figurines. They have cups. They have keychains. They have a pretty nice, pretty big selection to choose from, considering how small the space is. So I'm gonna have to drop the mic a little bit. Dang it! Okay, so at the end of this video, I'm going to open up these coasters up. It's all wrapped up, so they're like random blind coasters. But I'm gonna put the mic down for a second and show you the shirt that I got. So it's a surfing chocobo, and it says Los Angeles. And they have it in like a tan also, but my wife told me to get the black, so there's that. And then there's this cup that my wife wanted, so I'll briefly show this. My wife doesn't play Final Fantasy, but I bring her to a lot of concerts, so I think that's why she liked that cup. And so I just got two more little things. This Shinra keychain. And then this Final Fantasy IX sticker set for their 25th anniversary. And then the cashier gave me this sticker. I believe he said for spending $50. And looks like that's it. I do want to share a quick story, if I could. So we went into this Japanese store, and I forget the name. I apologize. But my wife passed by this book, and she like pointed it out, and she's like, hey, look, this looks interesting. And the funny thing is, so here's the book. It's absolutely on music by Haruki Murakami. And the thing is, I am not familiar with Haruki Murakami, but just yesterday morning I came across a video. Let me see if I could find the account. I didn't even finish the video, but the video was interesting. All right, the video is called Haruki Murakami's Most Disturbing Idea, and the account is Hana Cleo. And I'm not familiar with her channel at all. The video just popped up on my feed. I started watching a little bit, and it intrigued me. So it's just funny how later in that day, my wife sees this book. I'm like, yeah, let's pick it up. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, for the last bit of this video, let's open up these 6 coasters and see what we got. So you get one random blind coaster for each item. So because we got 2 of the combination sets, we got 2 main courses, 2 desserts, and 2 drinks. So we got 6 of these. They better be good. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I mentioned it already, but I haven't played Dragon Quest, but maybe I should. If you have a Dragon Quest recommendation to start with, let me know. I heard that 11 was good, but I haven't played it. Coaster number 2. This one's cool. You know what's weird? It says, copyright SQEX, not for sale. And I feel like people, I feel like Final Fantasy fans would pay money for these, but maybe they're to encourage people to visit the cafe. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Is this worth playing? Please let me know. Coaster number 4. Nice. Final Fantasy VII with Sephiroth. Coaster number 5. Nier Automata. Again, not for sale. It's also weird that they really advertise, this is not for sale. Like it's printed on there. The 6th and final blind coaster. Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth. I guess they're another kind of a mini incentive for people to come visit the cafe. I hope it's successful. What would really suck if like 3-6 months down the line, oh, yeah, we're closing. Sales were not good enough. So we had a great time. It is a Square Enix themed cafe and shop. And this is what I really wanted after the Square Enix pop-ups. I'm like, why are these temporary? And that they're making bank, make something permanent. And this is permanent, but you never know in this economy. But definitely check it out. Be careful and take care with traffic and parking. LA traffic's gonna LA traffic. LA parking's gonna LA parking. There are a few spaces right next to the cafe and shop that we totally missed, but I assume it fills very quickly. So check that out. And then there's some parking down Judge ISO. Navigation was pointing us to the left side, but we ended up going to the right into a parking lot. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I encourage you to check it out. We had a great time. I think it's a cool place, a cool experience for you to definitely check out at least once, if not more. That's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care. And say hi to your pets for me.